When we heard that the swarm was already in Agule B, we rode ourselves up to there, me and agriculture officer, chairperson LOT3, and already when we went there, the community was already mobilized. They were just showing us, and we saw with our eyes. We even took photos of the desert locust.
It was on the 23rd of February is when these locusts, swarm of the locusts, invaded Amusia. They came from Magoro sub-county, that is Usudi or Riau. Then it landed in Amusia. So it covered about 5 villages that time. And then again in the morning, it extended it to some of the villages in Asuret.
We saw some officers from Ministry of Agriculture, MAIF officials came. They also tried to interact with the community. And of course, as technical people, we were already there. They were only collecting. They tried to mark those points where the thing had landed. That is the first intervention they did. Then, of course, they took photos. They even caught some of them and put in these water bottles. They were trying to see if they are the ones which lay eggs, because they say there are those which lay eggs, there are those ones which don't lay eggs.
Of course, when the swarms arrived, it caused a lot of panic at the community. People were panicking, people were calling left and right. But we also in touch with the ministry. Immediately, we had invasion. We had the support from the Minister of Agriculture, the minister himself, Sempija, and then Bagire himself. They landed in Katakwi. The first thing was to sensitize the district officials about the desert locust, what to do when the swarms arrived. You know, communities were not aware. They were not able to differentiate between the locust and other grasshoppers. In most cases, when they would see maybe the variegated grasshoppers hatching, they would associate it with the desert locust. And then, of course, we had immediately, because the team was alert and on the ground and we trained, we had to dash down to the communities to clear doubts. But however, I think I liked the way the district responded. The support from the political wing, the RDC's office, the COW's office, the office of the LC5, and the office of the DSO, everyone was alert. Everyone was on their tenterhooks, including the ministry. Any hatching, anything to do with the desert locust invasion, we had the support from the ministry. The senior staff would rush here, including the ministers. And I liked even the response from the local leaders, including the LOC ones. Whenever they would see any funny grasshopper, they would always give a call. And that was very good, because everyone was alert. Everyone was really in need of solving this issue.
So I was called by the local community or people around that the chairman, these locusts has also reached here. So we also rushed there with the staff of Omodoi and Amusia. We really saw what happened. Almost all the trees, as we reached in the morning, were covered. You couldn't see the tree. You will see every tree was covered by the locusts.
Ndodo na pabune degeda dege ebu degeda ilanyi bobe dege kuju konyo roko je papa sipiri tata ni do itene ni anyuna ne kere la batai ya inoi
Donai to da ilwe
kere la bane odo na aye dege buni ngese pora ngesi ko ya do ro do ni ara sai dange sai aba tamda da de be ata mai twara do ya ita ko pele ma de parti kongoda asa lo peloro ke yedo do budo na kutune kwa ngisi do bokuta kulosi do kito do ngena to kwa ko ne do ita ta kana ore kiti kwa pune ata ya borla polo ne pikore cheipo akana urikiti kwa na di ninda do mwene ebe kunore era no badatio nisini anu age na ku da ngesa na kwa ni mo do no sido kana borike ati nya da ngono nya mari ngesi do da isi ala ngo borisa anu kwal dai anu ai tukuda mame de pone ko to sia tai tukuda ngono ge na ati amogan ate pole do ito ngesi kwa ne mami yena aga sia ngene ye buku ati kwa.
So since then we have been doing monitoring surveillance of some of those areas where the locusts landed to check if there's any case of maybe hatching of the hoppers, so that we can quickly respond by having a spread. But to date, we haven't had any incident of hatching reported to the district. So we are still on the lookout, and our staff on the ground to keep on monitoring.